To start with, what is time management?
In simple terms, managing your time. That's the that's the right thing to say.
Bro. You are just reversing the words and you're saying time management and managing your time. Because like we are not good people in time management, you can see a lot of dark circles over here, over there, a lot of things,
Due to lack of
we
sleep.
have that, we should have that 8 hours. So when my mother told me, you should have that 8 hours of sleep. So I told, okay, it's fine. So I will sleep early 4 in the morning and I wake up 10. So I have that 8 to 10 hours of sleep. I just told her that. But it was like when she sent me some random YouTube videos, they told me like we should go down for bed for at 10 in the night and then wake up 6 in the morning, like when the sun comes now we should wake up. So this is how the total world works. But we guys are like we are calling it, we are just making some cinematic term with
Night owl.
night owl, and then we work at night. Our brain thinks 2x faster, 10x faster at night, something like that, random things. But I just want to know how to manage my time properly.
So the thing is, managing time is an important thing to have because every people have lot of things to do with their life, their personal work, with their social work, sometimes some work with their job or anything else. They have lot of things to do, and the important thing is everybody has the same 24 hours. Even you,
Yeah.
me, US president, Indian president, everybody has the same 24 hours. So when someone says like I don't have time to do this work, because even I have said it a lot, you must have said it a lot, everyone must have said it at some point of time in their life, like I didn't have time to do this. Most of the times in our school or college days, when we didn't do a homework or an assignment, you would say like I didn't have time yesterday, so I didn't do this work, which we might have gotten a lot of scold from our teachers and staffs, saying like you didn't have time for this. Then they will be saying like whether do you have time to eat, whether do you have time to sleep.
Bro. I can't accept this because like eating the it's about healthiness. Okay, just take that out. These teachers are like, சாப்பிட மறந்தியா? ஆமா மேடம் மறந்துட்டேன் காலையில. It was like that. No, yeah. See, we can't compare something like homework today you can do, tomorrow you can do. But if you didn't eat now, you will feel low. Body sugar will be low. It will be like that. So comparing those things is
Yeah,
terrible.
the
And I hate
point,
that.
yeah, the point here is you need to know which is important for you, because you're eating because if you don't eat you won't feel well. That's the point why
Yeah.
you're eating at the right time. But with the homework, if you don't do, you're gonna get scored. It's fine, you can still. But if in terms of work, for example, you have a work which you need to do today, or you will lose several millions, then you'll do it. You'll even skip your food and do it, because there is millions at stake there. So that is the difference between prioritizing the important work at first and doing it. So this is where managing time comes. The thing is, it's not like you should do every work at a time. It's like taking the important work, prioritizing it, and then doing it first, finishing it up, and then moving on to the next work. When you do it like in that kind of way, it's easier to manage every kind of work. Because even I, in my personal experience, during my college days, when organizing an IV, I have faced it a lot. People who were watching this video, if you have organized a trip, a party, a function, you must have faced this a lot. And most of the times when you're going on a trip, there is something called as an itinerary plan, where you will be planning like from 8 to 10 you will be at this place, from 10 to 11 you will be at this place.
That
You
won't
can
happen.
yeah.
That never happens. 8 to 10 at just imagine 8 to 10 we are staying at Tiruvannamalai. Okay.
Yeah.
But we can't leave at 10, it will be 12 only when we leave.
Yeah, exactly. Because
Because like yeah, to address that, it's not about us. Okay. When you think 8 to 10 is for this, but you should make all your crew members to wake up at 8 and then get ready, and then they should come out of their room at 10. It's hard because like everyone is not similar, so it depends, right? So I'm saying like time management is like we don't have to take it in our head and we don't have to get tensed. Like I just told you 8 to 10, but you guys made it 12. Then I'm just getting frustrated. I can't organize this. We should not be like that. Take it easy. Take everything easy. Okay. So what? Okay, it's fine. 2 hours. 2 hours delay will eliminate that in highway roads or maybe in some other places. We
That
can
is
like
what we
plan
need to
our
plan.
plan. Yeah. We can just alter our plan. We don't have to stick to the plan, right? We
Yeah,
can just alter because like this is our personal thing, right? We are not machines, and then we don't have someone to code our algorithms and work like that. It won't work.
yeah, that's the point. When you're planning something, because a well-organized person, if it's all about you, you can plan everything because it's just about you. But when you involve a lot of other people, it's their own life you're also including. Because, for example, if you are taking like 10 minutes to get ready, maybe they might take like 15 minutes, and other people might take like 20 minutes. So automatically,
Yeah.
you are already, your time of 10 minutes is also getting delayed because you went on a trip with them. So it's something you need to be flexible, and you need to be accommodated with it. That's the thing about time management. For example, if you're working as a designer, I am working as a developer, and we need to deliver a project within a 6 months period of time. It's not like I can do my work, you can do my work, and that's it, we can deliver it in 6 months. Because if any one of us got sick, then that's not something we have in our own hands. Because getting
Yeah.
sick, it's a natural process. Everybody gets sick at some point of time. So it's something we don't have it in our controllables. So if it happens, then I of course need to wait. As a designer, if you get sick, to get the design from you, it might take another couple of weeks. Then I need to delay my work another couple of weeks, which means the delivery of the project will also take another couple of weeks to deliver. So the
Yeah.
thing here is managing time. It's like an imaginary term, which you take in your mind, put into it, and do all these things. The only thing which you can make sure is, yeah, okay, fine. So today I need to do all these 5 works. So how am I going to do all these 5 works? So that's the thing. Because if you plan something, almost I could say 99.9% of the times your plan will fail. You might think like, this is what I'm going to do in the morning, this is what I'm going to do in the afternoon, this is what I'm going to do in the evening, and definitely it will completely collapse because something on that particular day, something will pop up. Your friend will call you and say like, come on Machal, let's go for some outings, and let's go for some work, or let's go to a theater. On that particular day, everything will happen to disrupt your complete flow.
Yeah, bro. This is so much true. Because like so what I thought was like, see, I don't have plans. Okay. It's like going with the plan. Okay, if someone calls and then if I can go there, if I am really interested, I will go. That's it. It's not about like I have work, I have this, I have that. No. I will go. Go there, sit with him, enjoy, come back, then walk. That's it. Else like I will feel like I got missed, or if I were when I'm sitting here and I was working, if I were there, I will be enjoying the movie, I will be enjoying the trip. It will be like that. So I'm at my prime age, a prime time. So I will be like, okay, whatever I think I will do. That's it. But this will reflect in future, I guess.
Because
Yeah.
everybody has their own mentality. Because even for example, if we take two of us, we both have lot of similarities and also have our own views. How we
Yeah.
see, how we work. Because for example, as you mentioned, for example, if I went to a movie or somewhere, if I have work, even when I'm in the movie and enjoying, I'll be always having a thought like, I have this work, I have this work. So where I couldn't fully enjoy myself because I have some
Yeah.
pending work which always disturbs my mind. So even in my leisure hours, I feel like somewhat of pressure. So that is something which is my own personality. Whereas on the
Yeah.
other
Yeah.
hand, your personality is, so if you have a time where you can leisure, you don't think about the work. So that's your own
Yes.
personality. So like this,
Yeah.
everybody has their own thing. So in this way, managing time also changes for each and every one, like how they manage their time. Because for some people, they might wake, for example, if I take myself, I think like it's better for me to work late night and sleep late rather than waking up early and trying to do that work. Because what I feel is, if I wake up early, I'll feel so sleepy, so that I couldn't do that work with full concentration in my mind. So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
one thing
Same.
which I
Same
do.
goes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Same
what I
goes.
do
Same
is,
goes with me.
instead I work all night so that I feel like fully concentrated. Instead, I'll sleep in the morning, which is so bad for health, which also I know, but I just convince myself and also my parents saying like, It's the same time what people in US were, working, and I'm just sleeping in the time they were sleeping. But the harsh reality, because a lot of people might convince saying the same thing. Like people in US are waking up this time, people in UK are waking up this time. So I'm also following them. But the thing is, they are following their nature system because their sun rises at that time, their sun sets at that time. So they are doing that work. But what we are doing is abnormal. We are working at a time where we should be sleeping, and we are sleeping at a time where we should be working. Well,
So I think
but
it's like, see, when we have sunny day, when we have that hard red sun blowing my face off or blowing my room off, I will be like, I don't feel comfortable, bro, walking in morning. When in night, moon will come, day will be somewhat chill, and then when I sit, I can think lot. That is the truth. Like I can think 2x better than what I think in the morning. And also in my childhood, I just heard one thing. When உலகம் தூங்கிட்டு இருக்கும்போது நீ வேலை பார்த்தனா நீ வந்து
that's one point which I also feel like so well gets so connected to, because I always feel like a king when everyone is sleeping, because I sleep like my parents are sleeping, the entire street is sleeping, everyone is silent, but I am like hearing to a heavy sound of music and just working. I feel like I'm gonna do something, I'm building a big empire because I feel like I'm doing something where everyone is
yeah,
sleeping.
yeah.
I'm doing something useful.
Yeah, bro. We'll have that power in our hands,
Yeah.
We are doing this overnight. Obama. It will be like that. And then while speaking about inspirations, I never compare myself with some other people's. Like see, people in America doing this, people in Africa doing this, people in somewhere in the earth doing this, people in the space doing this. I don't compare me with some other people's. I will see me only. I need this and I'm doing this. That's it. So if I get sick, I would know, okay, this is not working out. I will I will alter my plan and I will change. This is how it works. It's not about like doing something and then comparing with some other people's, some random people's, and then changing your life according to them. See, that process worked for them. It's not working for me. Okay. And also like I used to I don't eat curd. Okay. I don't like that. And my mother used to say, it's not, I don't feel good when eating curd.
Not everyone in the world is having the same health issues.
No one is like me.
Yeah.
No one is thinking like me. No one is wearing this glass, having this beard, will feel comfortable, will feel confident. No one in the world will do that.
Yeah, it's our own perspective, how we think of living the life. For example, if you take Steve Jobs tend to work, in his early days, when he was trying to build Apple, he was working in a time which resonates so much to the Indian time, because he was working late in the US time and he was sleeping in the morning. So it resonates so much to the Indian time. And we all know he faced a lot of health issues. But the thing is, I'll be so much happier even if I'm living till 40. That's the truth. It's my own thinking about myself. So if I'm even living till 40, I just want to make an impact. I just want to feel satisfied. Like I did something which can be, taken forward. So that's something which you can do. Or even instead of that, what I could do is I could just sleep like everyone else from 10 to morning 6. Wake up in the morning, and where I don't feel, inspired, nothing, and I could just try to do like everyone else. I can just try to do something, go to a work or do some business, anything, and just finish the day, do something else where I always feel like uninspired. So that's the point. Even I know personally, if I'm working like this much lot with lot of less sleep, I know maybe even in my 30s I might get lot of health issues, lot of head pains, head problems. I know that, but still I'm
So you
ready
accept
to.
that. So you accept that.
I'm ready to accept it. I'm ready to, I'm ready to accept that, because I know, okay, fine, I'm ready to have that pen. But instead, if I can also reach a place where I think like I need to be there, if that is what it takes, then let me give it. Because instead, if I have a good health and at my 30s, I'm sitting and feeling like, oh shit, I could have done this in my 20s. I didn't do, thinking about my health. So that is a compromise you need to make, because in every place you need to make a trade-off. You can't have everything in your life. You need to make a trade-off on something. And you can see a lot of successful people, because I've noted this, in recent times. A lot of successful people don't have a successful personal life. If you see, lot of successful people, definitely they must be going through a rough patch in their personal life, either with their children or with their wife or with someone, with their parents, anyone. You can definitely see it with actors, politicians, or business people, because in life no one will get everything. Definitely you need to make some trade-off, and the trade-off I'm trying to make here is my health. It's fine, I'm going to lose my health, but if I can make money, if I can reach a place where I think it's the success I should have, then it's fine with me. But it might not be fine with my parents. Fine with
Yeah.
other
Your
people.
parents, though, see, bro, they just carried you for 10 more months in their stomach, and then it was like a heavy process. They would be calling all those gods, like, please, God, help us. We need a good child, someone like that. And you are telling, like, it's okay to be unhealthy. It will be like that now. So this thing, see, you are okay with it, but when you go to when you feel sick, really, when you feel sick, you will feel like we should have be more conscious, because like when I feel sick, it will be very irritating, bro. It will be very irritating. Those vomit senses, and then those head pains, and then those heavy fevers. It will be like, it will irritate you. So when I see that now, so you just in that thing you just said, you are comparing you with the whole world. It was like most successful people have some. They don't successful in their with their wives or with their children, something like that. So I want to be like successful everywhere. I can compromise something, but in terms of family, in terms of children's, in terms of vacations, in terms of business. So it should be like I should be successful in all four. To master this now, you should know this ikigai thing. We have this ikigai concept. It will be like, see, we have four factors. You have passion. Passion is like one will not pay you money, but you will be happy doing that. And you have work. They will pay you, and then you will be working something. And then you have your love life in the sense, you should spare some times for them. Just now you told like
Yeah, your
something
family,
like
your
I don't
friends.
have we don't have time to do that. Yeah, bro, definitely we don't have. It's not like we don't have time to do that. It's all about we are not
Exactly, that's the
interested
point.
doing it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the thing. It's like we can do it, of course. There is a time for it. It's just that we feel like instead of spending that time, I could do this. For example, let me give you a simple example. Let's say, for an example, if I am running a billion-dollar company today, so if I'm married and everything, so if I want to work like 16, 17 hours a day, and because I already have a company, so to keep it running, I need to work 16, 17 hours a day. So if I do it, then definitely I'm compromising on my personal life, because I have a wife, I have my children to take care of them. And if I go and take care of them, then my business work is getting spoiled. So I need to compromise. So that is where everyone's personal mindset comes into play. So as a person, if you think like your family is more than the work you're doing, then that's something you would do. At the same time, if you think like, no, I could spend some time, but they can wait, but this is first priority. So that is where you prioritize your work, prioritize your
Yeah.
things.
Prioritizing things. That
Yeah.
is so. It's true, bro. Because like, see, when you speak to some random girl, it will be good for a month. For a month, it will be like, I have no work. I will speak with you for 24/7. It will be like that. When things goes up, and then when some random things happen, and then when you get close to that girl, then you will be feeling like, okay,
Now I
it's fine.
don't
Let's
have 24
concentrate.
hours. I have a lot of work to do. So
Yeah,
I'll speak only in my free time.
yeah. It will be like, then they'll be like, see, you was a boy who was speaking with me 24/7. And now, you're not even speaking for 1 hour. So this is not my problem, yeah. I don't feel I don't feel like speaking with you. What can I do? Because like, see, what will you speak? அப்புறம் சப்பரம்லாம் அங்க ஓரமா எடுத்து வைங்க. சரியா? உனக்கு என்ன வேலை? அதை உட்காந்து பாருமா.
Yeah,
It's like
that's the
that,
point.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, bro, when you do something new, your adrenaline will push. You'll do like, okay, 10x faster. Okay. But when things goes right, and then everything calms down, and when you settle in your life, then though it will be like, okay, but we should, I'm not against like, you should not talk with them, go work for 24/7. I'm not that, but we should have some spare time with them. Okay. Because like, we both are humans. We are connected, and we should spend some time. That is fine. Spending 24/7 with them is not possible. This is what I.
Yeah, because prioritizing time also changes with your age and the like your maturity level, because everything, for example, in your 20s you spend more time working on yourself, working on your passion and everything. When you enter your 30s, the third, I can say like 20 to even 30, 35, you'll be focusing more and more on yourself. After from the 34, 35 to your 40s and 50s, you'll be spending, trying to be spending, prioritizing your family more than your work.
Bro, family though, you need that now, because
Yeah.
like, we all emotional fools. I told you in that
Yes.
video. So when you feel low, when someone comes and asks you, how's your health, and then when someone is really taking care of you, it really means.
You need
But
such person. You need such
yeah,
person in
yeah,
your life to move forward.
yeah, yeah. But what I feel is, I'm somewhat hard, bro. When someone comes and asks me this, I don't feel like, uh, I don't feel some energy with that. And those persons are getting mad at me because I'm not feeling in that way. What can I do? It's
Yeah,
like this,
that's
bro.
what I'm saying. In our 20s, we don't feel that connection because right now we are at the peak of our mindset, where we can think different lot of things, work on lot of things because we have such kind of energy. So when we will feel that kind of thing is when we are low on our energy, because right now we are high on our energy. Even if we don't sleep, even if we work like 24/7, we'll have still that kind of energy because we are right now at that point of our age. But when we
Yeah,
are
yeah.
reaching our 30s, 35s, we don't have that. At that point of time, we need someone to ask us, like, how are you doing in your life? Is everything going good? At that time, we'll feel that. But so
Yeah.
that is the point, at every point of time, that is where, family and parents play a crucial role because right now, even if you don't spend more time with them, they know you're still their children and they'll be always like you with the
Yeah,
time they
yeah.
see in your early 10s and 15s.
Yeah. See, understand like my parents, okay? They don't want me to talk 24/7 with them. But we have that emotional bond.
Yeah,
After 1 month, if I speak with them, I'll be very happy to speak because I have a lot of things to speak. I have a lot of things to share with my
share.
father or mother. Yeah, it works like that now. See, to love a girl, it's not like you should speak daily. Who told you? Like, it's
Yeah.
not. We have seen some random Tamil movie and we are like, this is how love is. No, bro, it's not like that. But I'm seeing my friends, a lot of things, and then my co-workers, they're like sitting with their phone, and then mostly I see they are getting pissed off with their relationship because like you can't speak 24/7 with one girl. A lot of work to do. So
Yeah, the thing is, a lot of times, when we are doing one work, because I have feel it a lot when I'm watching, because when I'm working, a long period of time, like let's say for a month, if I'm working continuously for a month, then I feel like I need some break. And when I'm taking that break, so most of the times I'll be, watching some series, some movies, some stuff. So then I'll be continuously spending my entire week watching that, binge watching an entire
mm,
series. And that time I'll feel like when I'm reaching that final season of that series, I'll feel that entire adrenaline push to start work again. That is the
yeah, yeah.
time where you'll be feeling like when is the series is gonna get finished so that I can get back on my feet and I can start the work again. The important point
Yeah.
here is we need to know like how to do which work at which time, because if we know that, we can easily figure it out. Because I've seen it with a lot of successful people. They tend to do a lot of work, but it's just that they kind of figure out like how they can manage their time, because they'll be hitting the gym, they'll be eating healthy, they'll be taking the sleep at the right time, they'll be also working the same 8 to 10 hours like everybody else, but still they'll be following the same process. Those were the ones who will be having the same amount of passion with their health. and the same amount of passion with the work. But it's just that not everyone can impersonate the same thing. For example, like in the last podcast as we speak, not everyone is a first rank holder. Not like every first rank holder is the only person who is going to be successful. Even you can
Yeah,
be a
yeah,
last bencher in your school days and still you can be more successful than the first rank holder. It has happened in a lot of people's cases. It's just that you need to have a mindset, okay, fine, I need to do this work within today. So what I'm gonna do? So for example, I have done this a lot. When I have work, what I would do is I would spend like just 10 to 15 minutes during my lunchtime. When I don't have work, I spend like 1.5 hours, even 2 hours. I'll be putting a movie, sitting to starting to eat, and even if I finish my lunch within half an hour, till the movie gets finished, I'll be just sitting, saying like this is my lunchtime. So this happens a lot of. But when I have my work, I know like I need to do this work because I don't have time. Then I'll finish my lunch within. That is where you can manage. That is what managing time is. It's not like you have 10 works to do. Everybody has a lot of free time. It's just that you need to know because let me say an example. A lot of time you will be scrolling through your mobile phone. That is actually your
yeah,
free time. But what we think
yeah.
is we don't figure out that that's a free time which you can use. When we have some important work, that is the point we feel like, oh my god, I'm spending a lot of special time, a precious time, just scrolling through Instagram reels or seeing my friends' WhatsApp status where I could do an actual work.
Yeah. See, it's all about that only, I guess. It's all about your interest, bro. If you are interested, you will do. If you are not, then that's it. So I told this Ikigaika concept now. So bringing back that, so you need to figure out a way. Like you should be doing your passion. You should earn your money. You should take care of your health, and then take care of your wealth. Same goes with your loved ones. Okay, you should spend time. So if you can figure out something in that hands, then your life is set. Yeah. Imperfection is perfection. This is what he said, I guess. Like I didn't read that book. I just saw some random Insta reels and I'm saying you the. But it got hit me like the thing inside that ikigai got hit like more. So
Yeah,
I
so
just want to.
you just need
I
such
just
kind of persons in your life also. For example, with some of my friends, I don't need to.
understanding partners. You mean that, right?
Yeah. So
Just to
because
mention that understanding partners.
yeah, because I've seen it with a lot of my friends, a few friends where I don't even speak with them for 2 or 3 months. And even when I speak after 3 months, we just feel the same kind of bond, like we speak yesterday and we are speaking today.
Yeah,
So that's the kind of the bond we share. But with some people, you can't get that because
yeah, yeah.
it's their own personality. You can't change that. You just either you should be staying away from them, or you just need to able to live with it because there is nothing else you can do with that. It's just that
It's
you
hard.
got stuck with such kind of people.
It's hard to live with it, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The point, that's the key
That-
point, to note here because to be successful in your life, to be successful in your personal life, in your passion, with your business life, everything, it's just that you need such kind of people who understands you. The best thing is your parents always understands you. They know, okay, fine, you have work, but just spend some time to take care of you. That's the only thing they expect you, and always just let them know what you're doing. Just keep them updated. Like you do,
yeah.
if you're working in a company, if you're doing a business, just keeping your team or your partners or managers updated. Just keep your parents updated, like what you're up to.
Like, see, 1 to 20, you should listen to your parents. Okay. 20 to 30, you should not listen to your parents. Like, they will feel somewhat worse. They will feel what kind of kid he is, somewhat like that. But see, your parents will take always safe decisions for you. Okay. They need you to be safe, 100% safe.
Yeah.
They can't let you,
Take the
okay,
risk.
will go. Yeah, yeah. So 20 to 30, don't listen to your parents. Okay. So this is what we are doing. So I'm doing since my age 10, but that is some completely different story.
It's just that two things you can do here. One is you just need to be strong with your decision. Either you can try to convince your parents, like most of the times you could convince them because they can, if you have a really good reason for something you do, if you can convince something for yourself, then definitely you can convince your parents. That's all. You just need to let them know, okay, this is what I'm doing because I'm really interested to do it. They can understand. But sometimes what we tend to do is we don't let them know what we are doing, and they think like we are doing something else. But in this case, we are doing something else. We are doing something useful, but they think like we are just wasting our time. We are not doing something useful for our life. But it's just that they don't really understand what we are doing. That's the the missing factor. So if you try to make that thing, the thing with your parents will be really good for you. The next thing is come with, in your personal life, if you're married, if you have a girlfriend, if you have friends, is that you just need to let them know what's the kind of work you're doing and what's the amount you need to put in there. Because not everyone is like, for example, if I'm working on a good company and if I'm earning lakhs per month, then it's just like I will working like from morning 9 to evening 5 or 6. That's all. After that, every time is my free time, so I could just spend the time with my friends. Whereas if I'm doing, some entrepreneurship thing, if I'm doing some side business, then my time is not in my control, because for example, if I'm providing some service, if I'm doing some entrepreneurship thing, I am providing some work to other people. So I also need to consider their availability and their time. So if
Yeah,
I
yeah,
want to make money in such kind of way, then I need to make my time available always. So in that case, you need to make your friends, if you have a girlfriend, if you have a wife, you need to make them understand like this is my work and there is this difficulty which I face. So can you, because they are your close ones. The people who
yeah, yeah,
come through your business, in your job are not your personal or close ones. So you
yeah,
can't
yeah,
make them
definitely,
understand.
bro. Yeah, yeah. First, I need to tell you this: working in a company and then feeling your co-teammates as your family, the worst thing you can do. Okay,
Yeah.
you should not. Yeah, you should not trust them. You should not feel family or touch with them, because like after 8 hours they will go.
And another
They
point
have
is,
their personal
if you
life.
change the company, will you change your family? Okay, so in this company, I have my brother, sister, all one. And when I go to a company,
Bro,
okay, they are
this
cut.
is so,
So this is not my brother, this is
I
not.
can't understand this. Yeah, I can't understand. See, this calling someone and saying this is my sister. How? Tell me. I just want to know how she is your sister. You feel that way. Okay, you feel that. But for me, when we in school life, when we have that pledge and we'll say, na, India is my country, all Indians are my brothers and sisters. And then when I say that, I won't speak. No, no Indians are my brothers and sisters. I have my own sister. That's it. I don't have any other.
Only the people who have their own brother and sister can understand the harsh reality. The truth is, even just having a single brother and single sister, we can't even provide our full support even to them. Then what the fuck
Yeah.
I'm gonna do having many more sisters and brothers? That's never gonna work, because even I can't spend my full time with my own brother and sister. Then what the fuck I'm gonna have with the other sisters and brothers? That's completely bullshit. You shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
That's like
We
getting
started with
stuck
we
into a
started
hole.
with time management. Yeah, we started with time management and we are getting into relationship.
Everything is connected in life. For
Yeah,
example,
yeah.
we talk with parents, because the thing
This
with
is
parents
connected.
is,
This is
yeah,
multiverse, bro.
because with time is everything. Time is the only thing which you can't control. You can control pretty much everything in your life. If you want to die today, you can die today. There is a chance, because it's in your hands. You can live, it's in your hands. But with time, you can't, because this particular moment you can't get it back. That's all, it's past. So that's the only thing which you can't control. So you need to go with the flow. So if you figure out a way to, manage that spectacular time, it's like this big thing. It's like a God thing, if you can control God, just imagine. If you can control God, then you're the God. The same thing.
Yeah.
If you can control time, you can do everything. But controlling time and managing time, it's not just easy thing to do. You need to, be sure and upfront with every people you are connected with. Because if you just cut your connection, you might be so successful. But once you are successful, if you try to reach them back, they won't reply you the same way you expect them to.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's the
It's like
crucial point.
you should carry them, you should push them, you should pull them with you to
Yeah.
at till there. Yeah, yeah.
That is the thing about managing. When people think like managing time means just managing their personal just their business life, just their working life, that's not time management. That's just working from the time they have assigned to you. For example, if I'm working in a
Yeah.
company, they have given me like 9 to 5. because I've seen, I need to mention this point, strictly, because a lot of MNCs, they are just making people suck their life out of it. Because, for example, I've seen a lot of, I don't want to mention the company names, some XYZ companies which a lot of our friends work. Where I've seen, like, in the offer letter, they have mentioned like your job is from 9 to 5, because there is a labor hour, you should be working only like 8 to some hours. But what they do in MNCs is they were working like going to the company morning at 9, and they coming like 10, 11 p.m.
1 a.m. at the night. I have seen my relative. It's like he's working in some big organization. Okay, he has worked till, see, he starts 9 in the morning and he comes 7 or 8. He will finish his work and he will come, and then he will open his laptop and he will work till 2, and then he will sleep, and then he will go to that work morning 9 or something. It's not fair, bro. So
This problem happens because no one is asking the question to the company.
we are hesitating to say no. That's the main
Yeah,
thing.
because we are
Yeah.
hesitating to say no because no one else is saying no.
Yeah, bro, you don't have to take inspiration from someone. I told you, not just like if you can't do it, you just accept it. I can't do it. Okay.
Yeah.
I can't ride a bicycle with cycle, one wheel. I can't ride. I'm accepting that. Okay. Same goes. If I don't know, why are you thinking like what will other people think? Just say I don't know. So just now we said we don't know anything about time management. Okay, we just curated all those life incidents and we are just sharing it so that they would know. Okay, if we did this, then though we can manage time. So we have changed that perception of that time management. It's not like managing your work life. It's not like managing your personal life. It's all about managing your life. Okay, 9 to 5 job is inside that life. That's it. Inside this cup. That first example, mostly go to Instagram and see that, because like YouTube has some violation rules, so we can't show you that. So same, you should know. It's like a 9 to 5 job, family care, health care, body care. I can't be like some fat person sitting and I can't be like working. I need my personal look to be good, so I hit the gym daily. Not daily. I'm just saying. Because see, what I feel is it's my personal. Okay, I can't go daily to gym and hit hard. I'll be like, one day I will go break all my muscle, the second day is for rest and for feeding, and then I will go the next day. So it's like 4 days, 3 to 4 days per week. This is what I used to go to gym, because like I feel this is how my body trained, and then this is the amount of load I can get inside that. And also while speaking in the gym, the same goes. We have a lot of ego in our head, bro. So if I lift 100 kgs, the person next to me should come and lift at least 100.25 kgs. Then he will be feel like, okay, I'm great and I'm better than him. It's not about that. And we'll have a lot of colorful girls over there. So we'll definitely feel like, what will they think? No, I will go. I can lift 50 kgs. This is what I can. I can't lift 100 kgs. Okay. I will go lift that 50 kgs at most. Like, I can hit that 50 kgs for 15 rep. That's it. Then I can feel that muscle pain. I can feel that recovery pain. That's it. This is how it goes. Yeah, you don't have to compare yourself with someone, and you don't have to get that motivation. See you and then you get motivated. That's it. 50 kgs, tomorrow we'll go for 55 kgs. That's it. Your body has your own thing, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
just accept that.
everything in life, it's just that you need to give the time. As we mentioned, everything comes back to the same thing, that time. For everything, you need to spend. Because, for example, if you talk experience, experience comes with spending time. You need to give,
Yeah,
you
bro,
can't buy
definitely.
experience. You need to
You
spend that
can't buy
time.
experience. You can't even get experience. See, you should live that to get experience. My father will tell me like, don't take this bus to Madurai. It will take 3 hours. But I have my friend to pick up in what do we call that? In Kaitar, I have a friend. So I should go in that bus only. He will say, no, don't take that bus. And I will be like, No, it's not like that. It will go in 2.5 hours and it will be like 3.5 hours.
Yeah, sometimes we just need to think about everything. Speaking about time, it's just not about one single particular aspect of our life. It's just that every aspect of our life is connected with the time. Whatever we think, whatever we speak, everything, at the end of the day, it's just that like how well we are spending our time. If we
Yeah.
spend our time for the useful things, we are going to reap the success. If not, we'll be the one who will be sitting down and thinking like, oh my God, what I have done with my life. I could have done something better. That's the only thing. I always feel like if there is one feeling which I shouldn't get in my 30s is I shouldn't feel like I should have done this thing earlier.
You should not regret. You should
Yeah,
not regret.
you
This
should
is what
never
you feel.
regret in your
Okay.
life. You should always, if you're thinking something, just do it. Just do it. Even if you fail, that's fine. But at least you have tried and okay, fine. It's just not something for me. I've tried it, so I won't regret it that I didn't try it. So that's something you should always do. And even for doing that, you need to make sure you spend your time rightly. A person, for example, a person who is making a lakh per day is having the same amount of time a person who is earning 1,000 rupees per day. It's just that he spent his previous time, whatever his previous time he spent it in the right way, where he equipped himself to earn a lakh per month. Whereas a person who is earning 1,000 per month, he doesn't spend his time enough in the right way to earn such kind of amount. Maybe even that it's not later, because now is never better than later. It's always better. So even if you
Yeah, yeah.
start now, you can even do better in your life in the next 5 6 years. It's just that you need to be ready to make that change. Accept that, okay, fine. I need to make this change to make my life better. So I need to, organize the things in such a way where I can do it. And everything, in our early 20, 25 to 26, all these things comes to the work. Because if you can manage your work time, everything will fall into the right place.
Yeah.
Most of the people when working in a company, it's that's that they're spending more time in their work. For example, if you're an entrepreneur, then that's completely different because you don't even know what you're doing. You're trying to figure out everything, so that's fine. You're spending a lot of time. But when you're working in a company, just you need to be sure like this is the time I have given for you, and that is what the money you have decided to pay me. So if you're asking me to work extra hours, then pay me extra. If you're not
Yeah.
gonna do that, then I'm not gonna work extra for you, bro. No, I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
bro.
work.
This is the should definitely address. See, you should have your own attitude with that work.
Exactly. Yeah.
When you shine in that work, you will have that attitude. Okay. When you are like, I'm here to survive, and then they are paying me money. This is somewhat like greater than my slab, and I'm working for it. It's not about that, bro. If I work for 1 hour, pay me 1,500 rupees. Okay. If I work for 9 hours, pay me that extra 1 hour ka payment. If you can do that, it's fine. Okay, I will work. If not, no problem. We have lakhs and lakhs of opportunities in the world. We'll go there, we'll crack an interview. That's it. So I told you, just master that skill you are good at. That's it. If you are a videographer, then it's fine. It's great. Okay, videographers are like they can do wonders. Same goes with photography. Same goes with app developers. Same goes with web developers. Same goes with designers. Same goes with graphic designers, whoever. Okay, and then we all have that myth. Clients are like hectic. They are like see, it's true. Okay, clients are hectic, but I will tell you a way. Okay, don't have to force your things into them. See, they are paying you money and they have some requirements. Just make that requirement. That's it. Make that good. You will be great. Just ask them for feedbacks frequently. You don't have to work for 24 months and then asking for feedback. Just ask for a month, first month feedback, second month feedback, third month feedback. When you do this now, you can just point them like you told me to do this and I did. It's not about me. It's about you. You can point fingers on them so that it will be easy. Yeah. It's not like it's not that much hard to handle a
Yeah, it's
client.
just that, as they say in many movies, just have the guts so to say no.
Yeah,
No.
same. And then same goes with that break thing. You told me, na? that what do we call that? Taking a break. Okay, people will think like this is not the time to take break, and then this is not the right time. People are sitting here and working, and if we are in break, then so what will they feel? It's not about that. You feel taking break. That's it. Your mental health is like 100% important. Okay. So if you feel like taking break, take it. You
Yeah,
don't have any restrictions. Yeah. If you feel like taking break, take it.
that's the courage you need in your life, because even if I work like 18 hours a day for a week, if I feel like I can't work, I could work like another week the same way. But if I feel I need a break, I'll just take a break. I just need to. So even if I have work, I'll just say no, I can't do it. I need a break now. Otherwise, I can't. I can't focus on that work. It's just like I'm just simply sitting there trying to figure out where I know I can't figure this out. So it's
Yes,
just that you
definitely.
always need to know when you can work, when you can't work. You need to figure that out on yourself so that you can manage your time well. Because if you think like, no, 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 I can work from this much hours, and when you get into that work and then you figure out like, no, I can't, then you will be going back on your word. Because you are the one who gave your word, like, I can spend this much time, so I'm good with this. But then now you're saying like, no, no, I'm not comfortable with this, then it's your mistake. You are the one who just gave your word at front. Then you should be saying at the first itself, maybe after a week I might change this time, so please be comfortable with it. Then you should be saying this
Yeah, yeah.
upfront. So that's the thing. Speaking is really important with other people while
Don't
managing
be
a time.
harsh. Don't be
Yeah.
harsh speaking at it. Yeah, yeah. We were harsh, but when you tell this to your some co-workers or your managers, you should be like, see, bro, I have a tough life to live, and then my situations are not that much good. I need a break. You can ask. You can't just go like I'm good at this work, and then I have my own attitude. I need a break. It's not the way. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
We are just speaking to motivate you guys. That's it. You don't
We
need
just
this, and
want
then
to let you guys know, like, it's really important to have good breaks at certain times. We are not just saying like go harsh and force it. Just speak friendly with them. Just let them know you're facing such kind of issue. You're stuck. You need that break. Just ask it. That's the point.
yeah, yeah, definitely.
So something which I also need to address in the time managing and everything is, just make sure you speak enough time, because everybody should sleep at least like 6 to 7 hours, which is the mandatory rule. Because I've tested this theory a lot of times. Sometimes I feel like even when sleeping 4 hours, I feel like so fresh. But sometimes even sleeping for 6 hours, I don't feel that kind of fresh. That happens for every people in their life.
Yeah.
It's not like seeing like, okay, I can sleep like 4 hours and manage. No, not every day you can be like that. Some days you might be, because on the previous two couple of days you didn't have a lot of work, so you'll be feeling so fresh. So you even with the less amount of sleep, you'll be still feeling fresh. But let's say for example you're working like 16 hours a day for a past week, and then in the next week you're just sleeping like 4 hours, you'll feel so tired through the entire day, where that entire day you'll be feeling sleepy. So
Yeah.
that's one thing which I've tried in recent days. Just every day I sleep like at least 6 to 7 hours. But one day I tried like, why not just sleep 5 hours and test how this day go? And the entire day I'll be having like head pain in my back. So then I figured out like it's just an utter waste, because the entire day I was feeling this head pain where I couldn't focus on any particular thing. So I feel like it's better to have another couple more hours of sleep. Then I could manage it later on in my day.
Yeah.
That's something you should definitely try, because when many people think like, I don't have time, it's just that you have a lot of time, you're just wasting. Please accept that fact.
It's not about getting interest in that thing doing. That's it. It's not like getting interest. Like, how do I say? If we want to sit here and speak, then we need that interest to speak. If I'm not interested, then I will say like I don't have time to do it.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Simple, simple
When you
fact.
have important works, you can everybody in your personal life must have feel this somewhere. For example, in your personal life, if you have something to do, for example, let's say you have some special function in your home, you won't be roaming with your cell phone all day. You won't be even taking your cell phone on that particular day, because on that day you or the important person in your home, because a function is happening in your house, you need to be doing everything. You need to take care of
Yeah.
everything. And on that day, you won't be using your cell phone. You won't be doing anything else,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
something you should do. And that's the thing, in life also, managing time, you need to know which thing is important to do. So if you know that, so you'll be spending more time on that. So once you have the free time, then you'll be going through your phones, you'll be roaming out and everything, because I've done my important work. All these other things I can do, but I'm not interested to do it. That's the thing. Lot of times we fail to figure out.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if we can master that skill, master each and every pinpoint in life, like how exactly, because a lot of times we might be having like 3 to 4 work, and we ourselves don't know which is the important work.
Yes, yes. So you just go figure out. It's not like taking inspiration with, see, you can take inspiration. You can't steal someone's life. Okay. Just take inspirations. They had A, B, C, D cup pain points. So you have C, D, A, B, maybe. Okay. So just try to figure out that. Just try to convince that time with you, or just try to do something that the pain points, it won't be pain points, it would be sweet spots. Just try to convert that pain point into some sweet spot, then it's done. Time management is great. Okay, you can do that.
Because when you're managing your own time, it's difficult. But when you're managing time, including other people, it's too difficult.
Yeah, it's very difficult, so it's better to manage myself.
Yeah, because when you're organizing something, when you're taking up, some trip or something, and when you're the one who is organizing everything, what happens is, if you didn't manage the time, if you didn't plan the time well, then everybody will point the fingers at you. They'll be saying like, you are the one,
You
you are
bro,
the
you
one. Yeah, you are
you
the one
bro.
who planned everything, and you didn't plan right. But the thing is, they have spent the extra time at certain places which they shouldn't have.
Yeah.
So that is, a really critical thing which you need to always think. If you're gonna be a plan organizer or something, if you're gonna,
Then they will ask you refunds, bro. Then they will ask you refund.
yeah, because if the plan or the trip didn't go well, then they will ask you, because you're the one who planned this trip, bro. So please, what's happening here? You just messed it up. But the reality here is, everybody in the trip messed it up. It's just
Yeah,
that
yeah.
you are the one who they have to point their finger. Because then every time, if we do something wrong, we always feel like, no, no, we didn't do this wrong. This thing goes wrong, and that is why I have done this thing wrong.
Yes, definitely.
Every time, when something goes wrong, I feel it. I think like, no, I didn't do this wrong. Maybe that thing went like this, and because of that reason, I am supposed to do like this, which went wrong.
True, true. Yeah,
Because I feel
yeah.
this in a lot of my life, even during my college days when I'm organizing some function on anything. So if something goes wrong, everybody has me to point the finger at. Because they know if something goes wrong, if something goes haywire, they know. Okay, he's the one who organized now. Just call him. We'll ask questions to him. We'll make him stand right there. We'll ask questions to him. We'll make him suffer. Because we
We are ready to give answers. That's it.
yeah,
That's how it
exactly.
went.
That's the thing. It's just that if you, before messing up with some other step, just make sure like you are ready to face the consequences. Because if you are ready to face the consequences, you can also mess up with other people's time. If you are not, please don't get in other people's life, because they will just simply point the finger at you, saying like, you are the one
Yeah.
who came in, and you are the one who is responsible for messing all these things. So please fix this mess and get the hell out of here. They just forget like everything you did in that particular place. You are the one who took
Yeah.
them care, who are the one who prepared everything for them. Everything just wins. For example, you can resonate this with a movie, with a cricket show, in a cricket match. If a person plays a cricket match, if he hits a century today, you will praise him. In the next couple of matches, if he hits a duck, you'll say like, what a player he is. Just keep him out and play this player instead of him. The same
Yeah,
thing
yeah,
goes for
yeah,
movie
definitely.
also. Even if you see in a movie, if the intro is good, if the middle part is good, and if the end is good, and even there is no good storyline, you'll still say the movie is good. Because
Yeah.
when you're coming out, you see a good thing which impacted you. When starting the movie, you see
Yeah.
something which impacted you, and before going the interval,
Actually, to speak a movie, it's somewhat connecting to you, somewhat like that. When I see some movie which is not connecting to me, then I feel like this is not working out. Okay, but that story might work at you. So we'll go with entertainers. We'll connect with everyone.
yeah, personally, whenever I watch a movie, I just love every movie because I'm a movie buff. I won't say like this movie is not good, this movie. I rarely say like this movie is not good because I just love to watch every movie in every languages. It's just that when I see people's review, when people coming out of theater and saying like the cinematography of this movie is not good and saying like the direction is not good, I feel like whether he is a director or he's is a cameraman, he knows something because every people who comes to say that like story is good, acting is good, but the direction can be a little bit better. So I feel like how these guys were figuring it out because I've seen like more than hundreds of movies and I don't feel like that. I just watch a movie and I just feel like every movie is good because it's just that whether you personally like it or not. So you can just say personally I don't like it. But when people say like this is not good, the light settings are not good, they
Bro,
can do
bro,
the
people,
action a little bit better.
yeah,
So
people will always point you for the bad things.
yeah.
Okay, just remember this. People will point you for bad things only. They won't praise you for good things. They will only do like you are shit at this. They won't say like you are good at this. They will say like you are shit at this. So just prepare for that. Like prepare your mind. Yeah. If negative comment comes, then it's fine. Be still like an artist. Okay. This the thing you see in my background now. The flower was inspired from somewhere else, and then the leaves were inspired from some other places. So that I just combined those two, and then I just started drawing this diagram. So this is how it works. Same. So it's all about taking inspiration from different places and sticking it together. Yeah, this is how it should
Yeah,
go.
because when speaking about movies, not just movies, in general, in anything, you can do 100 good things, but people always
Yeah,
point you for the one bad thing you always do.
yeah,
It's just that, you shouldn't take those kinds of things in your mind. End
yeah.
of the day, if you are successful,
You
if you
guys
find a
speak.
way, yeah.
Yeah,
For example, do we say whether Zomato is a copy of Swiggy? Do we say like Instagram is a copy of this thing? Do we say this app is? We don't. We just use it.
because you don't know. No,
Yeah,
because you don't know.
exactly.
Yeah. In that, it's like, see, just consider this beard. Okay. I'm having this jawline ka beard. Okay. I have inspired from one image and then I just did this. But you don't know where I got inspired from. So this is the point here.
Yeah.
Like you should know, you should steal that way. People should not find this is somewhat stolen. That's it. That's
Yeah.
the point.
Because in this case,
Do that.
you won't do a research, but in for example, because at least someone who's portrayed as a person who takes inspirations from other movies. So when he releases a movie, people sit and do those researches, like where each and every scene is taken from. So they figure out a lot of, for example, even if you take a jailer movie, any new movies, definitely you can find references to each and every movies, every stills, even to their own movies itself. It's just that people won't do it because they don't want to know the truth. It's that's all. When you want
Yeah, yeah.
to make someone bad, you do it. When you don't want to, you just don't do it. So that is the thing. And at the end of the day, everything impacts your time because if you just sit simply and think all about this, you're just wasting your time. Just move forward with your life because you have a lot of other important things to do. If you just start doing it, you can just explore a lot of things in your life and you can just manage your time like a king. Because you're at the end of the day, you're the king of your time. No one else is. You decide what to do right now. At this moment, you decided to sit here and you decided to speak with me. The same, I
It's
decided
your
to sit
life.
here. Yeah, it's my life.
It's
I
your life.
decide me. I
You
sit
are
here.
the king. You are the hero. You are the villain. Everyone is
Yeah,
you.
you
Okay.
decide
You
which
can
role
choose
you need to play.
whatever you want. Yeah. You just decide whatever you want. That's it. It's all in your hands.
Exactly, exactly. So, folks, I think we gave a
Yeah, we
brief
completed it
overview.
some way relating to that time management thing, and we just spoke a lot about that.
Yeah,
Thank you so much,
we
everyone, for
just tried to
listening to
give
this
you a
podcast.
overview. we just try to give you an overview of like how time is important in life and how well it's connected with each and every aspect of our life. That's what we try to do. We just spoke each and every aspect of our life in this podcast. So hope you guys enjoyed it. So I think it's signing off. Anton Francis Jeejo.
And it's Ranjith Kumar. Call me
Bye
RK.
bye.